What do a trained mechanic, a secret code language involving a handbag, and a cameo with James Bond all have in common? They are all part of the incredible life of one of the most famous women in history. For 70 years, she was a symbol, an icon, and a constant. But how much do we really know about Queen Elizabeth II? In this video, we're uncovering the surprising facts from her wartime service to her secret hobbies that paint the full picture of the woman behind the crown. The monarch Queen Elizabeth II, full name, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor. Official royal title, Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of her other realms and territories. Queen, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith. She used the Roman numeral II to signify that she was the second British monarch named Elizabeth. The first was Elizabeth I, the Tudor queen who ruled England and Ireland from 1558 to 1603. The James Bond secret, her famous cameo alongside Daniel Craig as James Bond for the opening ceremony of the London 2012 Olympic Games, was a closely guarded secret. Reportedly, she didn't even tell members of her own family about it, who were as surprised as the rest of the world. Her favorite drink. Although not widely publicized, it was known that her favorite alcoholic drink before lunch was a gin and dubonnet, a sweet wine-based aperitif with a slice of lemon and plenty of ice. Passion for pigeon racing. While her love for horses and corgis was well known, the Queen was also a keen patron of pigeon racing. The royal family maintains racing pigeons at the Sandringham estate, and the Queen took an active interest in their race results. Signals with her handbag. The Queen used her iconic Launer handbag to send silent signals to her staff. For example, if she placed her bag on the table at dinner, it meant she wished the event to end within 5 minutes. If she switched it from one hand to the other while talking, it signaled to her aides that she was ready to end the conversation and move on. Ration coupons for her wedding dress. When she married Prince Philip in 1947, Britain was still recovering from the war, and rationing was in effect. Then Princess Elizabeth had to collect ration coupons for the material of her wedding dress, designed by Norman Hartnell, just like other brides at the time. The government granted her 200 extra coupons. Personal bagpipe, alarm clock. Nearly every morning when she was in residence at Windsor Castle, Balmoral or Buckingham Palace, she was awoken at 9 a.m. by the piper to the sovereign. He would play the bagpipes for 15 minutes beneath her window. This tradition was started by Queen Victoria. Owned all swans and royal fish. By ancient law, she technically owned all unmarked mute swans on open waters in England and Wales. Furthermore, she owned all sturgeons, whales, and dolphins caught within 3 miles, about 5 kilometers, of the British coast. These were designated as royal fish. Garlic ban in the palace. It was a public secret that Queen Elizabeth II detested garlic. According to former royal chefs, it was never allowed to be used in meals prepared for her at Buckingham Palace. The country she never visited. Despite being the most traveled monarch in history and visiting over 110 countries, she never made an official state visit to Greece. The reason was likely political and personal, related to the complex history of the Greek monarchy and the exile of her husband, Prince Philip, who was born in Greece. ATM in the basement. A private ATM from the Bank Coots was installed in the basement of Buckingham Palace for the exclusive use of the royal family. She was an excellent mimic. People in her inner circle, including bishops and secretaries, revealed that she had a great sense of humor and was a surprisingly good mimic. She could reportedly do excellent impressions of various politicians or even the sound of a Concorde jet landing. Her first Instagram post. The Queen moved with the times. In 2019, during a visit to the Science Museum in London, she personally published her first ever post on the royal family's official Instagram account. It was a photo of a letter from the Royal Archives, written in the 19th century by inventor Charles Babbage to her great-great-grandfather, Prince Albert. The royal paper collection. The Queen was an avid philatelist, stamp collector. She inherited the royal philatelic collection from her father, King George VI, and actively expanded it throughout her life. It is the most comprehensive collection of stamps from the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth in the world. Breakfast routine. Despite the royal luxury, her breakfast was often simple. She reportedly enjoyed cereal, like Special K, and fruit. Most interestingly, to keep the cereal fresh, she had it served from a plastic Tupperware container, not a silver bowl. Exotic animal gifts. During her reign, she received many exotic animals as official gifts. These included jaguars and sloths from Brazil, 2 black beavers from Canada, and an elephant named Jumbo from Cameroon. Almost all of these animals were placed in the care of the London Zoo. Her army number. When she joined the ATS during the war, she wasn't just a ceremonial member. She had her own service number, 230873. She was enlisted as 2nd Subaltern Elizabeth Windsor. Love of Scottish dancing. Besides horses and dogs, she loved Scottish country dancing. Every year at Balmoral Castle, she hosted dances known as Gillies Balls for her neighbors, estate staff, and the local community, which she actively participated in and danced at. A ring from special gold. Her wedding ring was crafted from a nugget of Welsh gold from the Clogau St. David's mine. Gold from this mine is traditionally reserved for royal wedding rings. It was also used by the Queen Mother, Princess Margaret, Princess Anne, and Diana, Princess of Wales. The only year without a Christmas speech since ascending to the throne in 1952, the Queen delivered a Christmas broadcast every year with only one exception. In 1969, the royal family decided to air a special documentary, Royal Family, instead of the speech. However, the Queen did issue a written message so the tradition wouldn't be broken entirely. From a wartime mechanic to the nation's constant presence, her 70-year reign was a masterclass in duty. But as we've seen, the woman behind the crown was far more surprising than the stoic image she presented. A fluent French speaker, a secret signaler, a passionate philatelist, and perhaps the only person to ever get James Bond to break protocol. Queen Elizabeth II was a figure we all thought we knew, yet one who always held something back. A life defined by unwavering service but filled with quiet passions and a sharp, often unseen, sense of humor. A truly remarkable reign and an even more remarkable life. If you learned something new or simply enjoyed the journey, please give this video a like, leave a comment below with your thoughts or a fact that surprised you, and don't forget to subscribe to The Deep Dig for more insightful explorations into the world's most intriguing topics. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.